Hey YouTube, it's about 9 o'clock at night here, my little late night video. I wanted to come on here because there's something I've seen on the internet a few times, like with memes, and the great debate is, out of these two, which one is the better sitcom, Martin or The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I honestly refuse to put these two together. I feel like, as far as black sitcoms go, they're just neck and neck. They're just iconic. There's so much about our culture that comes from these two shows that we don't even think about. Like, how many times have you said "get the step in" or "you go, girl"? I mean, this is just something that's a part of the vernacular now. But I will say this: I feel like, let's compare. Okay, both shows are funny. Got the comedy part down right. I will say that the Fresh Prince of Bel Air had some serious issues that needed to be addressed. Like, for instance, when Will and Carlton got thrown in jail because the cops thought they stole the car, when it was really, Uncle Phil's partner's car. The episode where, excuse me, Will and Carlton were pledging the fraternity, and the big brother, I think that's what they call them when they're pledging, the big brother had them go through all this stuff, had Carlton go through the most, only to not invite him into the fraternity simply because he felt like he's this rich, wealthy kid. He doesn't know the struggle of being black. He's not black enough. And I feel like that conversation definitely needed to be had. There's a few more other serious situations going on in that show too. So I will say that, yeah, like, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air had the comedy and the seriousness that you need to have. Oh, I definitely forgot about the iconic episode about Will's father who came back just to play along with Will and then abandon him again. That was basically one of, I feel like, Will Smith's role on that show. That was one of his most memorable episodes, the father episode. Um, Now, with Martin, it was straight up comedy. I feel like it was original. They're talking about doing a remake, but I just don't think you can capture that magic again. It was just great for the time. It's classic. My daughter, who was born in '08, watches it. It's before her time. She loves it just as much as I love it. So, and just like the Fresh Prince too, those are both two iconic shows. Now with Martin, I will say the one thing that I feel like the Martin Show, had over the Fresh Prince of Bel Air was, and bear with me here, I feel like every character on the Martin Show was hilarious. Everybody, Martin Lawrence, of course, all the characters he portrayed. Gina got funnier after the first season. I feel like they wanted her to do the little bougie role, but she got funnier. Cole, Tommy, Pam. Then you got the little, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say little, but you have the characters who were in there every now and then, like Brother Man, Hustle Man, Miss Jerry, the drunk lady, Stan, when Martin was working at the radio show, Stan. It's like everybody on that show was funny. Now, the Fresh Prince, when they switched Aunt Viv, I feel like the new Aunt Viv was not funny. She did not give us that comedic thing. That might not have been her thing. Now, there's no offense to Daphne Maxwell Reid. That's her name. Because I know a lot of people are like, she's accomplished a lot of stuff. I'm not talking about her as a person. I'm strictly talking about her role on the show. I feel like the first Aunt Viv, she was classy, but funny. Didn't take any SHIT from anyone. She was just dynamic. Then I feel like when they made that switch, it was like, oh, okay, everybody on the show's not funny anymore, because she had some funny parts, but I can't think of any funny parts of the new Aunt Viv. I liked her and stuff. I'm not gonna talk bad about her. This is just my opinion on the two shows. But hands down, both shows are just, to me, they're right here, leveled. I can't say which one is better. Like I said, I can only say which one I felt like had a little more on the other, but as far as an overall show, overall, neck and neck. So drop down in those comments and let me know what you think. Martin versus Fresh Prince of Bel Air, which one do you think is better?